Of course. Here is a detailed travel advice story, written in the first person, about Hong Kong. The doors of the MTR train slide open with a soft chime. And the first thing that hits you isn't a sight, but a sound. The polite, trilingual announcement, "Please mind the gap," followed by the immediate, purposeful shuffle of 100 pairs of shoes on polished floors. This, right here, is my first and most crucial piece of advice for Hong Kong. Get an octopus card. Don't even think about it. Just do it. It's not just a travel card. It's your key to the city. You'll tap it for the MTR, the trams, the Star Ferry, and even to buy a pineapple bun at 7-Eleven. It's the city's lifeblood. And without it, you're just a tourist fumbling for change. My first real day. I tapped my card and ascended from the cool, controlled chaos of the Mong Kok station into the warm, humid, and utterly electric pandemonium of the street. It was a full-body experience. The air was thick with the smells of sizzling squid, sweet egg waffles, and something medicinal I couldn't place from a nearby herbalist neon signs, written in a beautiful, frantic script, dripped down the sides of buildings like luminous paint. This leads me to my second piece of advice. Look up. In most cities, the action is at street level. In Hong Kong, the city is vertical. A tiny, unassuming doorway on the ground floor might lead up a rickety staircase to the best dim sum of your life on the third floor, a hidden cocktail bar on the 7th, or a bespoke tailor on the 9th. The real city exists in layers, stacked one on top of the other. I spent that morning getting wonderfully lost in the labyrinthine streets. A human pinball bouncing between crowds at the ladies' market and stalls selling everything from jade trinkets to knockoff electronics. My feet were already aching. Which brings me to advice number 3. And it's a simple one. Comfortable shoes are not a suggestion. They are a requirement. You will walk more than you ever thought possible, up steep hills and endless flights of stairs. Leave the fashionable but painful shoes at home. Nobody is looking at your feet. They're too busy looking up. By lunchtime, I was starving. I saw a long queue of locals spilling out of a place that looked no bigger than a walk-in closet. The sign was only in Cantonese, and the front window was fogged with steam. My tourist instinct told me to find somewhere with an English menu and pictures. But my gut, and my fourth piece of advice, told me otherwise. Eat where the locals eat. Always. I pointed at what the person in front of me was having. A few minutes later, I was handed a steaming bowl of wonton noodle soup. I squeezed onto a tiny stool, elbow to elbow with a delivery driver and an elderly woman. The noodles were perfectly springy. The broth was a deep, savory elixir. And the wontons. Oh, the wontons. Each one was a delicate purse holding a whole, plump shrimp. It was, without exaggeration, the most delicious thing I had eaten all year. It cost me about $4. But Hong Kong isn't just about frantic energy. It has a soul, a quiet side that you have to seek out. After lunch, I took the rattling, iconic, ding-ding, tram towards Sheung Wan. I stepped off the bustling main road and into the Man Mo Temple. The change was instantaneous. The city's roar faded to a respectful hush. Inside, the air was thick and heavy with the sweet, smoky scent of incense. Giant coils of it hung from the ceiling, releasing their prayers in slow, spiraling ribbons of smoke. Sunlight streamed through the roof in dusty shafts, illuminating the intricate carvings and golden altars. It was a moment of pure peace, a vital reminder that even in the world's most densely packed places, you can find stillness. As evening approached, I followed my final piece of advice. When in doubt, take the Star Ferry. For less than $1, you get the best view on Earth. I boarded the creaking green and white vessel at Tsim Sha Tsui and chugged across Victoria Harbour towards Central. The sun was setting, painting the sky in shades of orange and purple. Then, as dusk settled, the city did its magic trick. One by one, the skyscrapers on Hong Kong Island began to glow, turning the skyline into an incandescent forest of light. The Symphony of Lights show started, lasers dancing across the buildings, a spectacle so grand it felt unreal. Standing on that ferry deck, with the sea breeze on my face and the most incredible man-made vista I'd ever seen laid out before me, I realized the ultimate truth about Hong Kong. You can't conquer this city, you can't see it all. You just have to let it happen to you. Let the crowds guide you. Let the smells lead you. And let the sheer, overwhelming, beautiful energy of the place carry you along. Just be sure to have your octopus card ready. And for goodness sake, wear comfortable shoes.